music off.
Salute when you see me. Put in the car to my runner gets you speedy. Still thugging like the days when they weren't hearing my CD. Made it out of the trenches. Just salute when you see me. Yeah, salute when you see me. I'm getting greedy. I blow the whole budget on me. That's on me. I'm conceited. Treaty. Nah, that ain't how we treat it. This right here sound like a three-peat.
No music for me. Sorry. Robots who control YouTube videos. Sorry about that. Did not mean to have music on. What is up? What is up? I'm using my new headset. Sounds cool, doesn't it? Sounds sexy. I'll show you mine, I guess. There's mine. That's what I use. Okay. I'm ready when you are. You're in the same division as the... Can you hear me right now? Oh. If you can. Are you in the same division as the Bengals? Because that guy is a hoot on the mic. He is just live. He is just all over the place. I turned the music all the way off, and now everything just sounds like it's not on. That's what it sounds like. I'm so tired. I got no sleep last night. And I woke up at 5 and had to go work. God damn it. It's not going to change how well I play, though, because I do not play better under any conditions.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens injured.
My stream is still on. Well, if anyone's confused why I'm playing Madden, because I got like a competitive itch going, you know, and I wanted. I want you to take me down to Funky Town. I want you to take me down to Funky Town. Do you like Selena? She was probably the greatest singer of the 80s or 90s. I forget when she was alive, but pretty good singer, I say. If you want my opinion on Selena, it's probably just a pretty good singer. Alright, enough of me. Enough about me. What about you, Ravens? Yeah. Can you talk during load screens?
EA Sports
Well, that
coverage
was
of the
faster.
National Football League brings us to historic
Louises.
Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore
Emerging
crowd.
from our respective
They're all
tunnels.
set as their Ravens will match up with the New England Patriots.
Perfect
It's
kick.
the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Get over the end zone.
And this will not
That's
be
what I'm talking about.
returnable. It's out of the back
That's how
of
you
the
start
end
a
zone
game.
for a touchback. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins.
Get him. Sorry, I'm
This
annoying.
running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening. Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Jackson on first down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown.
Okay.
They'll take this to the
do
other
that.
side of midfield before going out
All
of
right.
bounds.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Personnel you throwing out there. All right.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Nice, sweetheart. Hey, check Mike 57.
That was the wrong guy, game.
The 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Matt Breida, his first touchdown of the new
Why to
season.
switch to that guy?
And the
Makes
Ravens
no
have
sense.
taken the early lead. Tucker with the extra point. That makes the score 7-0.
I don't think there was
Tucker now to kick it away following
an
the
easier
touchdown.
drive for you ever in your life.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Box is loaded. Runner on 4th.
First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Headbutt.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Do you want to hit 200, Damian Harris? You don't need it, greedy bastard.
Had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue. Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll be
Face mask.
right at the
You guys see that?
45-yard
Poke me in the
line.
eye, ref.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Tyus Bowser charging hard for that.
You know what I shouldn't have done is play action right there. Unblocked. Oh, where's my good?
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Well, this defense for the Ravens, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
So I got 2 leaders on your team, huh?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He gets it complete to Harris.
Holding.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't
They
it?
accepted
They feel
it.
pretty good about it. The only people celebrating,
TV's pretty loud though, man.
the guys who just gave
Nice
up
to
that
hear your
play.
voice coming.
Now Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They do get 7.
Go ahead and turn this down, I guess.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to
Oh,
his
your
running
TV's pretty
back.
loud.
But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Now on 4th down.
That is not where I aimed at all.
Fielded just inside the 20. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
I
And the
definitely
Ravens,
aimed that to
they'll
the
take
corner.
over.
We're like, you know what? We're just gonna kick it to the middle. That's what we're gonna do.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Come on here, come get some.
And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take
Right.
this up to about the 37.
I don't think you got it, son. 57's the mic. Rock 57. Rock 57.
Come on.
And he will have first
Aw,
down
man,
yardage
that's
as he's
dumb.
brought down at the 41.
I was right there. Should have been able to
After
reach
one,
and just
7-0
kiss you on the lips
EA
there.
Sports.
Big series right here.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy
yeah,
of the
just
40. So in
bread and butter
Pats
down the field.
territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll run. It's Dobbins. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley.
What is that?
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
Exactly. No, all right, we're just gonna slap him on the butt. We're just gonna, get out there, Dobbins. Keep running, buddy.
After the penalty.
Jackson. Thrown across
Baby.
his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Let's do that.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Harris starts the drive on the ground.
Nice
And in the
power
movers
running there,
went
Harris.
forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Why he came in without any blocking is beyond me. Maybe he was in a zone. Maybe he was in a zone and then the linemen knew that and they're like, you know what, let's ignore him. He's not going to come back here. He's in a zone.
But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 27.
Run like an elephant.
59 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Launching his truck.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Open man here, the
Henry. There we go, Henry. Way to do that, Henry, buddy.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those
nice
linebackers to
catch.
freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Oh. Yeah.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Nice block.
A minuscule gain of
solid block
from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence
All
now.
right, there's only 11 in the box. We can do this.
You may have to go to the air.
Again, it's Harris on second down. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Harris.
God.
They'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up the 4th down.
I can go for it, right?
Knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That's
move. Come on.
And he's not going to get in.
Come on.
Stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line.
My guy's got in my way. Do you guys not know what we're doing? We're playing football.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On second down,
dude.
with Dobbins. Room here to run. And all the way up to the 49.
Oh, yeah, lucky there.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball
field goal.
free, and it's 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Oh, he's going to go ahead and
you idiot.
3-yard line.
You idiot.
36-yard punt. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10.
That was so stupid.
Ready to go. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going out offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them.
Fred, I'm not mad.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts.
It seems fine.
As they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
Fred, no, go lay down.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And here we go. At 25 to Mike. Watch your slap, watch your slap. Watch your slap.
He's got a 1st down past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12.
Fred, go lay down. You're not getting out. My dog likes to get like be a little upset when I make too much noise.
Throwing Jones. It's brought in by Harris.
All right, that's fine.
So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens.
Sure, I'll let you.
As we
Why
send
not?
you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's make it up.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an
Get out of here.
Because is it going to win the game? No. But you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
That's going to
It did not matter which. If it was real or fake, that was just going to win no matter what. You got the running back. You're like, you know, I have time to go get the other guy.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Harris. And he'll get this up over the
Henry
25
with his
to the
premier
26.
blocking, as always.
They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
In your face.
To throw on 3rd down, Jones. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Odafe Owe drops chasing for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Perfect kick. Better go out of bounds.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14.
I'm sure he has like a pretty
and
outstanding
the Ravens
leg.
set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. On first down, Dobbins.
Yeah, piggyback ride, dude. On.
He'll be hit and drop shy of the 45. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second down at 7. Running out of the gun here, Breida. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Throwing is Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. From the gun, it's Jackson. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Patriots defense is going to
not a big deal. I think that was
in
the rules, I think, because you're past your 50
at the
whatever.
line, ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
2nd down and 8. Off the play fake, Jones. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it to slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch? Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
They'll run on first down. It's Harris.
I don't get. That's where the fucking ball they're supposed to run. Why do they do that? That's where he's facing. It's like, yeah, where I want to act like this is harder to do.
You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time. So make sure you get in shape. Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Come on, man.
He goes down. The Ravens able to get to it. Derek Wolfe in there again for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Go out of bounds, ball.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be.
Why does it not go out? My kicker has like 95 punt power.
Offense that is struggling. This is
happening.
Where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Oh, now Breida loses it. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone.
Oh, baby.
It's a fumble return
baby.
and a Patriot touchdown. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this.
It was exciting while it
sure
lasted.
they have it right.
That's all that matters.
And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
It's our field.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins.
Nice. Solid tackling.
112 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Right back to Dobbins on first.
Come on, man.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
My guy just doesn't tackle. I should probably use
they're
X.
playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the 27, Jackson escaping the pressure right. First down and more for Jackson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
And Brandon, this is the time of the
Note
game
to self, when
Jackson
he press
can
coverage
really
and
take
safety
over.
blitzes,
He's
they
got
go
the
back
defensive
to where they
legs a little bit
started.
tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
57's a mic. 57's a mic. Ready?
Oh, now Breida loses it. And it's
not down that time.
Patriots. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
But that takeaway, partner,
Butterfingers Breida is what they called it in high school.
That's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they
Dude, why? Why can't I make it? Why does he always try to go backwards?
The loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another
The dumbest shit. Just press left.
Start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Was that his route?
Fair to say, hasn't been his best
Oh,
game.
yeah, my bad. I thought he was running a different route.
Not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Jones on 3rd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4.
Pretty sure he can go for it. Just telling me to, so might as well.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's airing it.
Get the fuck out of here!
It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it.
Are you kidding me?
Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line.
That happened in the Bengals game too,
Their
over and over.
Forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Hey, you.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. the gun. Jackson rolling to his right. It's a first down and more for Dobbins. Powering his way forward. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard
had the wrong linebacker there.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
Mike 57. I'm coming.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
Breida. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Tucker's kick is good.
Well, here comes a miracle.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss, because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL and teams.
Get the come on, man. That wasn't even the.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
It wasn't his freaking. He was supposed to run.
30-yard line.
That wasn't his fucking route.
Second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
135 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And to the 42-yard line here.
Okay.
Brought down there.
Okay.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Check pass. Check pass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Don't know what I could do. I actually called run left there, and they're like, you know what? Let's pretend like he didn't do that.
Offensive line, I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards.
You can just shoot the clock out. It's fine.
2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Good game.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense, obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say, it's always fun to work on things. If it didn't go well in your game, with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.
So for the Ravens, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Atlanta Falcons next week. Meanwhile, for New England, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Seattle Seahawks. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
How fucking bad is Mac Jones? Missed a touchdown, underthrew the other guy for no reason whatsoever. It should be better. Yeah, it's 85 deep throw accuracy. What the fuck? Alright, turn the stream off.